Welcome on in everyone, I am Dickfeld and this is a recap of my stream 2 of my Lost Colony journey. If you watched stream 1, stream 2 was much of the same, but we did make some progress. Started off by naming our little baby Fiona Sir Gregory and then decided to get to a little bit of farming so we could progress. Discovered Sally's base here. Sally's another content creator who is on our server who had the same troubles we had on her first stream. We're also having a few little glitches here with our map not showing anything, which seemed to fix itself a little bit later on. Here's Jinx licking herself, chat wanted to see, so here's Jinx licking herself. Then I progressed to building some stuff back that was destroyed in last episode, get our smithy, build some metal items, and then a bit of delirium here whilst getting some crystal already. It's a bit tired, I think. We got some crystal. After getting crystal, I thought it was time to, I don't know what it was, but here's Archie. He was playing with Jinx, so that's that. Then we had some trouble with some raptors. Here's raptor number 1, and you'll see is coming up. The raptors ran a bit of a muck on us in this episode. Then we encountered some veil wings. For some reason, the veil wings like to mess with me whenever I'm playing Ark. I don't know what it is, but they just multiply, and once they get to a certain number, they decide to attack you. And this was not the only time this happened in this episode. Why do these veil wings, why do these veil wings kill you? I don't understand. And here are the raptors. Destroying Sally's base with Sally asleep on the bed inside, and she was watching stream at the time this was happening. So I thought I may as well make some bowlers and see if we can save the base before it gets destroyed. But I think it was thatched, so it was going down pretty quick. I got some bowlers made, and as you can see here, I managed to bowl at 2 of the raptors and then go over to her base and see what it was like, but unfortunately she was dead. You're definitely not alive. And the base was destroyed. Here's a raptor killing me. So after I died to this and managed to take care of all the raptors, I built a little 1x1 base so Sally could recover her items when she came back online. So once that was done, I thought it was time to paint Sir Gregory's saddle, make him look all dapper, and then take him out on a little bit of an expedition. And here we are in the snow. I like the new weather things in this map. You got the big snowstorms and it just looks good. So here's a little crater of where we are situated, and I took Gregory out to go and find some metal. We had to make our way around a few dangerous dinosaurs. There was a baryonyx, a few raptors, but made it without dying, and then headed back to the base. Gregory took on his first raptor, which he managed to take care of quite easily. And then a pego decided to do this. Just take all of our metal. All my metal? You fucking prick. So Sir Greg wasn't taking that. He thought he'd try and kill the pego, but it wasn't to be. The pego was going to survive. But fortunately, right where I was situated was another couple of the metal nodes. So I got some metal, head back to base, but had to take on this Aranio, see if Sir Gregory could kill a spider too, which he could. Got back to base and started building some metal items. I realized I needed some cementing paste for some stuff, so that was to be done later on. Here's a little juvie raptor that I found also, and I thought I would build a fence around the base to give us a little bit of protection from, you know, everything that had been killing us. Basically hyenodons that had been killing us. Skinned it, had a look at my work, and there it was. I had a wooden fence around to protect myself. This Charlie decided to kill me. then Jinx and Homer decided they wanted to start to play. Tried to put these metal spikes down, but you couldn't skin them, so I picked them back up. Then I wanted to get some overs, so we needed some snow gear. I wanted to get enough high pelt so we could build some for myself and Sally, which came back online. But the hyenodons had other plans. As soon as I killed it, they just decided to eat it and then also try and kill me. I think they did actually kill me, didn't they? Yeah, they did. I was not happy. Decided to take on the hyenodons with a circular, but that wasn't going to work. So I picked him up and ran. Managed to actually escape them on foot this time. Do a little shivvy dervish around the trees, and they were no match. Decided to take on a spider with my lance, and that was easy money. Went for a bit of another expedition on foot, and I found a level 145 raptor, but unfortunately, right next to it was an Alpha 100 raptor, so that was not to be. I had to find something else. Then a Carno decided to pop up on me. Luckily, I just put a sleeping bag, put it down, which was absolutely quickly destroyed by the Carno, but I put another one down just afterwards. Then spotted one of the new areas that has to do with the story, and found this new creature, a gloon, I think it was called. What is it? Oh, gloon, a gloon. What's a gloon? So I'm not sure what they do, but I'm sure we're going to find out the new areas of the map what happens. And here came a few subs that came in from a few people. I think, what did we have? We had Jaw, we had Dave giving me subs, Tim gave me some subs, Nikki came with subs, got the hype train going, so that was a good part of the stream. Then, what was I doing? I think this is where I spotted the bear. I spotted a level 150 bear, tried to escape, and unfortunately the bear was strong. 2 hits and I was dead. And this was the tale of the level 150 bear and trying to get back my gear. This was an hour and a half. So I had to respawn all the way over here at the very bottom edge of the map. Nearly made it back and dead again. The bear was aggressive. He just, whenever I got near it, he attacked me. Like, just instantly. Like that. It's just like, this is unbelievable. What? Respawned in a weird spot, so I thought I'd try and take on a Megatherium with my fist. Didn't work. Then these otters, there was a pack of otters, and just watch. They were trying to kill an Alpha Raptor, and I was like, what is going on? So then I went back there and this ensued. Look at this! Otter army! Go otters! Oh shit, are they coming up to me? Ah, shit! Oh no! Oh, fucking hell! I just got mauled by it. So the otters were just trying to get revenge on me. I don't know how many there were here, but there are at least 20 or so on a pack, and they were pretty strong. I reckon an otter army would be quite fun to have, but they were vicious. Finally made it back to where my, well, yep, I finally made it right back to where my cache was and died again. Then another attempt, made it all the way back, only to realize that my cache had actually glitched. It hadn't been 30 minutes, so it wasn't out of time. It was just another case of it glitching into the ether, and yep, there was no cache to be found, unfortunately. But that wasn't going to deter me from the bear, apart from it killing me. I decided I think it was time to try and catch it. So I made my trusty 5 stone foundation trap and went back to try and get it. Not before some hyenodons decided to kill me, as they were back. And a Beazle Buffo. And here they are trying to see, the fence did work. They were trying to kill the fence and managed to trap one in here and take it down. Get a little bit of revenge on the hyenodon. Here I am getting killed by a parasaur, I think. And once again, getting chased by some hyenodons. They weren't about to give up yet. So I ended up deciding I should get a moss drops because I needed to make some trank arrows, and it was the easiest way to get medro berries. Managed to kill an ovis, which was good. So I could get some pelt. Named the moss drops Michele, as she was a female. Initially I called her Michael, but then realized she was a female. So went along on Mrs. Michele the moss chops and got a shitload of narco berries so we could build 100 trank arrows. I knew I'd need at least 100 trank arrows, but whilst I was doing this, absolute disaster struck. I went to go for a pee, and then I heard in my headphones that something was attacking something, and as you can see here, my building is getting damaged. I aptly jumped off to see what was happening, and there was a theory attacking, I think a hyenodon, and 2 theories came in. I tried to jump out, but I got taken out. I respawned in this.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Utter chaos. I couldn't believe it. The base was basically gone. My top floor with my smithy, my forge, preserving bin, all was gone. So this was where I was about to give up, but I thought, okay, let's kick on. I built everything out of wood. Made it a little bit stronger again, slowly reinforcing the base. Built that second story back up. I thought I wouldn't skin it so everybody can see where it has been destroyed before. Here I was, I don't know what I was doing, running away from hyenodons and dying from a height. But eventually I was ready to go and get the bear. Here I am just rebuilding for the, I don't know how many time, I think it's only actually the 3rd time rebuilding the second story, but I wasn't rebuilding again if it got killed. And here we are looking at Coda in his little Christmas gear. This is Sally's dog. And here I am getting attacked by a hyenodon again, a level 150. And oh, there was a pack of them. And then there's also a Theory there as well, which I was quite scared. So I tried to lure them away from the base. These fuckers did not want to let up. I tell you what, they were on a mission to kill me. Apparently I was in some other little spot here. I didn't know where I was.
Glowing purple goo. Edmund's pet projects tend to be violent.
So once you get into new areas of the map, you get some voiceovers and yeah, here we are. I spotted the 150 bear. I thought, what's going to be, there's not going to be much better than a 150 bear tame early on, and I was already the level, I think level 52 or 54 that you needed to get the saddle. So I set up my trap, hit it with the arrow, and then went and tried to trap it. So I've never had any trouble with this trap before when taming bears. When I did my bear army in Ragnarok, this is what I used. But as we're gonna find out soon, apparently these polar bears can jump over the single level doors. So I don't know if that was just a glitch to start with. So it jumped straight in there. So I was like, okay. And continued to hit it. But we would soon find out that it would be able to jump off. Just like this. Jump over, and it was escaped. So I chased it, and I thought I got into a nice little spot. Oh, that's coming up. So redid the trap, dragged it back in, trapped it again. Easy peasy, I thought. Really what I needed to do is build a second story high, but I was too lazy to do it. Accidentally shot the Fiamma in the arse here, and then it wanted to try and kill me. But I managed to take it out. And then we proceeded to take it on the bear, seeing if we could knock it out. I don't know how many arrows we'd pumped into it yet, but there it goes. It just does a Houdini and sneaks out of nowhere. They didn't even jump over. It just snuck out a single door. wall. Luckily, the bear got stuck on a little ledge here whilst facing me. So I was like, here we go, we got it. But then, oh, I didn't realize that my crossbow was going to break. So I thought I would go up to the bear, kill myself, get a new crossbow, and come on back. But it was going to be risky. Torpor was dropping rapidly. It was a bit of a disaster. I don't know if I was going to be able to get back and do it. I was having a bit of glitch with the pull-up mod, but I just built another crossbow and some more narcotic arrows, reclaimed my body, and then died instantly. The bear ran away. Picked up my trap and decided, let's reset this and have one more go before we get offline. And that happened again. Frustration was real. Spawned all the way back over here near the Otter Army and the Alpha Raptor. And then came across the Ossodon, the new dinosaur on Lost Colony, which I had not seen before, but looks absolutely crazy. So I had to go look at it close. And it definitely took me out pretty easily. But this is a wild looking dino. I don't know how you tame it, but I'm sure we'll find out later on in the series. So got my body back, got my foundations back, and went back to base, apparently. Hyenodons were trying to take out my fence once again. I don't know what they had against my base, but that was that. I gave up at this stage. I was like, it had been a long stream, 6-7 hours, and it was time to call it quits. So that is the end of stream 2, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back and stream 3 recap will be up soon. Everybody's welcome to join the streams, come in and talk some shit, and I'll see you guys in the next episode or stream. Until then, adios, ciao ciao.